Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tonic, and this is Legend of Potato. Thank you so much for being here. Shake your maracas. If you've had a great Tuesday, I sure hope you have. Mine has been pretty good. And of course, we're going to end it with a strong finish by playing through The Adventures of Elliot. Don't go away. The Millennium Tales. This is a debut demo from Square Enix that is quite amazing. It's an action RPG. Think of it as Link to the Past or an overhead view Zelda game like Echoes of Wisdom, for instance. It's very similar to that, but it's in the 2D HD format, which is like Octopath Traveler. And this game is very, very similar to Zelda. It has a lot of key elements like a Zelda game. You'll see as we play through it. It's quite interesting. And I have played through this demo 2 times already. The first time I played through it just to kind of play, see what it's like. Second time I played it to get some video footage for the video that came out yesterday, where I talk about the controversy, if you want to call it a controversy. I mean, I'll call it a controversy, why not, of beat 'em ups putting out fake leaks out there, and then put out a video describing how he did it and why he did it. And if you want to see more about that, check out my video here on the channel. It's pretty interesting. And I talk about how honesty is the best policy in gaming news, and content creators out there should be giving you honest information. There's nothing wrong with speculating. If you want to predict what's going to happen, like for instance, we have the Indie World Showcase on Thursday, which is a 15-minute presentation. Of course, Nintendo will show off all the amazing indie games coming to the systems, and I am pretty excited for it myself. So it's okay for us to speculate. For instance, everybody's hoping Silk Song release date gets announced on the Indie World Showcase because Silk Song is an indie developed game. I hope it does too. I really, for all the Silk Song Hollow Knight fans out there, I sincerely hope you get that presentation that you want. I hope you get a Silk Song release date to finally ease your 6-year wait or 7-year wait, however long it's been. It's been quite a journey for you guys, waiting for that game to release. Logan McDonald, what's going on, dude? Giggity to you, my friend. How are things in the Logan McDonald world? I hope that they are doing fantastically. But it is wonderful to see you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you enjoy today's gameplay. We're about to switch over to the gameplay screen, and we're going to enjoy this beautiful game called The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. And this is the debut demo. All props to you, Logan. Raise the roof. Huge that you got your own place with a friend. I love it. So excited for you, dude. Everybody celebrate Logan Farms. No, I'm kidding, Logan Farms. Logan McDonald getting his own place and having a roommate. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Now you can have big parties and maybe stay up late gaming whenever you want to. I don't know what's going on over there, but have a good time. My headset just died. I swear, man, I screw up all the time. And Kumon, what's up, dude? Just tried my hand at the tier. Unsure what to do with it, though. They want me to make an account to save it. All right, Kumon, it should just save the results. As far as saving the picture of it, that's optional, I think. As long as it saves it to the online part, I think you're good. All right, y'all give me 2 seconds. Apparently, this headset's not charged properly. Oh, Logan, y'all had a great time at your birthday party. Congratulations and happy birthday, bro. Is your birthday already happened, or is it in the future, or what's going on? Because I'm so excited for you. I'm sure it was a great bash. All right, y'all give me 2 seconds. Let me go get my other headsets. Well, Logan, happy late birthday, bro. I'm so excited for you, man. Seriously, like you got your birthday in your own place, a birthday party. I'm sure you had a great time. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thanks to go get your headset. Thank you, Logan. Ever watched The Haunting of Bly Manor? I'm in the middle of this series. Bly Manor. That's on Netflix, right? Yeah, well, I think I've seen that. I think me and Honey watched that together, I believe. All right, give me 2 seconds here. I got to look over my device here. I have a new thing. I have an Elgato prompter, which is pretty darn cool. But it's just in the way of where I need to see my screen. It's just slightly too tall. Let's see. I got to add my device to this computer. I had it on here, but it kept locking. It kept, when I would turn it on, it kept logging into the computer. I didn't want to do that. All right, there we go. Yay! Oh, I can hear it again. All right, it's freaking out in my headset. Checked it out on Blu-ray. The boy in it is going to be Link. Oh, is that why you decided to check it out? All right, I need to restart my software there. It's giving me like skips in the music. All right, it's not a stream without a technical difficulty, is it, guys? Am I right? Am I right? All right. There it is. There's the software. Hopefully this fixes it. Or I can see the game. There it went. There it went. Yeah, that's much better. The software I used to play the game did not enjoy me swapping headsets. It didn't like it. Anyway, let's check out the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales. Trayvon Geis is in the house. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Hope you had a good day at work. I got to see you this morning. It was wonderful. Trayvon, when's your last day before you go? When are you leaving to go to your thing, to do your stuff? He's young, of course, but so far I'm not worried about his acting ability. Oh, I'm very sure they chose a good candidate for Link. I mean, I don't think Nintendo's just going to go pick up some random scrub actor to play Link. That's a big deal. All right, I've already played through this game 2 times. The Adventures of Elliot to Millennium Tales. This is a fantastic game. Kun Mong or Logan, have y'all checked this out yet? I'm not sure, Logan, if you've picked up a Switch 2 yet or not. But this is only available on the Switch 2. This is going to be a game that releases in 2026 from Square Enix. It is the HD 2D graphic style. 14th is your last day at work. Oh, not too far from there, bro.
This is the world of Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. This name is getting a lot of criticism online.
The age of myths ended and humans began documenting history.
Oh, you have it downloaded, but you haven't checked it out yet. Oh, you're going to love this, Kun Mong. You're going to love it. Sincerely.
Named so for their likeness to animals, engage in fierce
Well, I'll say this. If you like traditional Zelda games, you're going to like this game. Very much.
And humans live tucked away.
There's our hero, Elliot, right there. That's his...
Protected by Princess Hero.
He's out there defending the castle. Yeah, Kun Mong, it is Trayvon's choice. He definitely... they didn't force him out. They kind of like him up there for some reason. I don't know why. Why do they like you so much, Trey? What's going on there, bro? I kid, of course. I know why they like you. Because he's a good guy. Because Trayvon's a He's my brother. He's a good guy.
More ruins have been discovered?
More ruins have been discovered?
Your Majesty, a good friend of mine happens to be an incredible
I like his name is
adventurer.
Eugene.
Why don't I ask him to investigate the ruins?
Oh, you can't see him. I'm sorry. I'm blocking him. Tell you what. Let me move myself up here. I think I'll be safe up here. Yeah. Might just cover up his head a little bit. That'll be fine. So now y'all can see Eugene in all his glory. Hello, Eugene. Good to see you tonight.
An adventurer. Does that mean he can travel through the Beast Tribe's territory?
He does. It does mean that.
But of course, he is an expert in exploring unknown lands.
Elliot's a bad dude. I'm telling y'all right now.
His name is Elliot.
So what do y'all think about the name of this game? The Adventures of Elliot. What do you think? It's a Square Enix action RPG, and it's called The Adventures of Elliot. What do y'all think?
I can vouch for his character, although I will admit he has his quirks.
He has his quirks.
His word is more than enough for me. What do you think, Father?
Kumong, I had a feeling you would probably say something like that.
Very well, then. I should like to speak with this Elliot myself.
The king requests Elliot's presence in his court.
Summon him at once.
Summon him! King Hickard? They got some weird names in this
It is
game.
an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I am Elliot.
And then there's Elliot. His name is Elliot. He's talking to King Hickard. Hello, Lee. What's up, dude? How are you doing today, Lee? It's great to see you, sir. I mean, Elliot means E.T. E.T. phone home. The Adventures of Elliot. Lee, I just asked a question. What do you think of the name of this game? The Adventures of Elliot. The Millennium Tales. It's quite a long title. And if y'all haven't played this yet or seen it yet,
because new ruins have been discovered within Beast Tribe territory.
you will see how much it is like Zelda. It is nuts. It's like a Legend of Zelda game in 2D HD. Henry Thomas is in Bly as well. Nice. Well, you had a hard time breathing? Lee, what happened, man? What's going on?
There may be things we can learn of magic within, so I would like you to investigate.
Investigate the crimes.
But of course, Your Majesty.
Well, man, I hope you're okay, bro. But of course, Your Majesty.
This will be a dangerous task. Please be careful.
So this is Princess Huria. Huria. I don't know. I'm not sure how to pronounce
I
that.
appreciate your concern, Princess Huria.
Oh, he just told me Huria. I was getting it right. Thank you, Elliot, for stepping in there.
But you needn't worry. Facing danger is what adventurers do.
So I like that he's an adventurer. He's very bold and confident, which is definitely opposite of Link.
Best of luck.
Well, at least I say that he's bold and confident to start. Link eventually becomes bold and confident as he goes and learns more skills and gains new abilities and gets new items. But Elliot, he's stronger off the bat in this game. He is coming at it strong. Now, this is just a debut demo. I don't know if this is actually going to be what the actual intro to the game will be like.
That will be all, Elliot. The kingdom is counting on you to accomplish this mission.
Square Enix has put this out, and I believe you can go. I didn't even look this up, but I remember they said something about wanting feedback from the players. I'm not exactly sure where you go to give them the feedback. But man, I don't really have many notes to give them on this game.
Your Majesty.
I just think it's brilliant that they're using the 2D HD styling in an action RPG. I just think it's a match made in heaven. But here we go. You're welcome. I downloaded the debut demo, and it's thanking me. Thank you. You're welcome. Close. Give instructions to Faye. So on here, you got a fairy. Her name is Faye. You have powers you can use. You have all kinds of other stuff you can do. So there she is. I'm Faye, a fairy. She's our little sidekick. I mean, does that remind you of anything, guys? A fairy sidekick? Who would have thought? And you can control the fairy with the right joystick. See that? And she'll pick up items. She does attack the enemies sometimes, things of that nature. You can give her instructions. You can say, go ahead. And she'll stay ahead of you like that. You can tell her to disappear if you don't want her on the screen. And you can also make her stay in place. Pretty cool. If you need to prepare for your adventure, I suggest taking a look in town. And, of course, talking to these guys is really not necessary, to be honest with you. There's an item shop near the western gate. You can purchase the necessary gear there. But I do like, see how it puts a check mark above their name after you've talked to them? That's cool. The ruins you seek are west of here, in the marshlands beyond the desert. You won't find shops or anything of the like on your way. Be sure to make all your preparations before leaving. See, that's pretty cool, right? It just puts a check mark above their name if you've already chatted with them. The Beastmen tribes are actively hostile to humans. Battle will be unavoidable when entering their territories. Anyway, please do be careful. I pray for your safe journey. I just wanted to show you all the little check marks. I'm not going to talk to every character here because they don't really offer much of any story or anything. Again, this is a debut demo. I doubt this is going to be the actual beginning of the game. But who knows? It could be. But there's lots of characters in here guarding separate sections of the castle. But you can come down in here to the feast hall. A few people to talk to. Again, I've played this twice already. They don't offer you much. There's one guy that tells you about a sword that's out there that, of course, we will go find. It does mention a few little things like that. But it doesn't tell you where to go. You just happen to find it when you're out there. The only thing it really does is to give you the heads up to kind of look. All right, so we can explore the world freely. There's a map to take us there's a flag on the map to take us where we want to go. And the Fae can pick up money, yay. So tomorrow night, guys, we're going to be playing some Mario Kart World, so I hope y'all can come join me for that. I believe Wednesday nights for at least the next month or so, we will be playing Mario Kart World Knockout Tours. If you guys want to join, Wednesday nights will be that night. And there's cats sprinkled around here. Looks like an Istanbul, Turkey. If you've ever been to Istanbul, they have cats everywhere. And then we have little places here where you can kind of see what's going on. But this is a beautiful area. I like this town. And we can just explore and look around. And, of course, there's barrels and pots. Guess what we get to do to them? Guess what? We get to break them. Yeah. We can pet all the kitties. And we can get arrows. We can get bombs. So look right here. We got a sword. We got bombs. And we got arrows. A short bow. We got bombs. What's that remind you of? I mean, come on. I believe this is the guy that tells you about the sword. The key to battling with the sword is to have no fear and get right up on your opponent. Fighting in close quarters is risky, Natch. Don't forget to defend with your shield. Incidentally, the fantastic sword is said to be resting in some secret cave somewhere. That pique your interest? Why not try claiming it for yourself? See, that I told you, there's a secret sword out there. He kind of gives you the motivation to go looking for it. And again, when you smash the barrels and stuff, you can get items. We can pet all the kitties. This is an action RPG, Kunmong. Yes, it is. This is, like I'm trying to tell you, this is Zelda, man. This is a Square Enix version of The Legend of Zelda. You're looking at the Square Enix version of Link right here. Again, talking to most of these people, they don't really offer anything. This guy actually here, he tells you to get out. My master is not in residence. If you have no business here, I must ask you to leave. Like I said, I've already played through this twice, and I've talked to everybody in this town. So I kind of remember what I've been doing. But look at all the kitties. And Faye likes the kitties too. But yeah, this is an action RPG. I'm hitting the the Y button to swing the sword. The X button to drop a bomb. A button doesn't really do anything. And then B jumps. A is your action button, though. Like, if you want to talk to somebody, you know, select an item in the menu, select an item, etc., etc. You can use A. So he recommends packing some bombs. Now, one thing I do recommend is go through, before you leave this town, is smash everything. Get as many items as you can. Yes, this is an action RPG. Which is exactly what a Zelda game is. They just don't call it, they call it action adventure, but this is exactly what, like Link to the Past is an action RPG. Now, this has RPG elements. You can upgrade, as I'll show you in a minute. You're going to be able to upgrade some items and things over time. We get these little, I believe the currency is called Tull, T-U-L. Tull. And as we came up here to get the treasure chest. Magicite fragments. I'm going to show y'all how to use the Magicite. You use the Magicite to increase your strength on your sword or your bombs, your bow, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, Kunmong, this is like Zelda. I think you're going to like this game. I know I mean, this is the third time I've played the demo. It's taken me about an hour or so of both times to play through both dungeons. There's 2 dungeons. And there's 2 boss fights that you can do on the game. There's also some secret areas. There's 2 shrines. I think 2 shrines, maybe 3 shrines. I think there's maybe 3 shrines you can get. So this has shrines. This has dungeons. It's got it all. Again, there's nothing to see here. But we're fixing to go over here to where the Magicite shop is. And I believe you're going to like this. It's pretty cool. Oh, there it is up there. The Magicite shop is where we're going to turn our Magicite into usable Magicite, I guess we'd call it. Collect Magicite fragments to form into new Magicite in this shop. Magicite you no longer need can also be disassembled back into fragments. You can find Magicite fragments in treasure chests and by defeating enemies. Particularly fearsome foes may drop heaps of fragments. Well, I mean, I think you could call it either thing, Kunmong. I don't think either one's wrong, to be honest. I wouldn't get mad at anybody. Like, once you play this, it's like this is what they're calling an action RPG over at Square Enix. And Square Enix is like, I mean, they're the best at creating RPGs. I mean, can we agree on that? I mean, they're like the top dog in RPGs. And they're calling this an action RPG. So I would think either one's fine, though. I think that could fit into both categories. Use the Magicite fragments you collect to form new Magicite. In this demo, you can form random blue stars and double gold star Magicite. Disassemble Magicite, return it to fragments. Yeah. So this little kitty cat is amazing. It's holding this powerful potion dispenser, I guess I'll call it. So we go to form here. And we can form a Magicite to boost our bow, our bombs, or our sword. I'm going to start with our sword. Now, you can do it in single, or you can do it in a batch of 10. So if you want to create 10 Magicites for your swords. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to see it's either going to give my sword like extra length, or it's going to give it extra strength, or this or that. I had one on my second playthrough that made my bombs bounce like they were rubber. They were boing, boing, boing. So these things, you can use them to do all kinds of stuff to your weapons and customize them how you want. Square Enix is RPG. That's when my first guess was action RPG rather than action adventure. Okay, Kunmong, I'm just trying. I don't know why we're having this debate. What I'm saying to you, is if you watch, once you watch this and play this, this is Zelda, man. This is freaking Zelda. I'm just telling you, it plays exactly like Zelda. What am I doing here? All right. That's why I'm trying to say to you why you'll like it. It plays exactly like Zelda. There's no difference in how it plays. It's the same. Aggrandize. I wonder what that does. All right, I'm just going to do one for each just to get us going here. I'm not going to sit here and make Magicite all day. Not only does it look like a Zelda game, it plays like a Zelda game. All right, cool. So now I can... No, this is an action RPG. That's what Square Enix calls it. Nintendo's going to call it an action-adventure game. But it's the same game. Have you ever seen that meme where it's like they'll hold up two different people or two different items or whatever, and then it's Pam from The Office? It's like it's the same picture. Put Link and put a thing that says action-adventure. Put Elliot and put a thing that says action RPG. And then put Pam, it's the same picture. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so now we're going to go over here and buy an item in the shop, which is right over here. And then we're going to head out. I'm going to smash these barrels. I think we've got plenty of items gathered here. The one item, there's two items I'm going to buy here. We can buy a potion, which, guess what you need to have a potion, Kumon? Guess what you need to have to buy this potion to recover your health? What do you think you need? In here it's called a glass vial. Oh, dude, Kumon, you're preaching to the choir, bro. I'm with you. Now, the other item I get here is this one. This is the runner's anklet. I've got this both times, and I don't see why I would try to get anything else, to be honest with you, because it makes your speed go way up. All right, so now we're going to go into here and add these items. See, I got a potion now that recovers 6 of my teardrops, or basically hearts. And then I just put my runner's anklet on so I can move faster. Now I'm going to go to... Does Elliot hold the bottles over his head when he finds them? Yes. Okay. Well, I can't speak for the bottles, okay? I can't speak for the bottles. But he does hold up the little... Well, he doesn't hold it up, but it makes a big deal about it. We'll say this much. Come on, we'll say this. All right, so you can go to your Magicite screen, and you can have, like I said, you can have multiple Magicite in here. You can have multiple Magicite. But my attack up raises my attack for my sword by 2. The aggrandize increases the size of the bomb by 50%, so that's cool. And then the charge speed makes it where I can charge the bow up quicker to give it the charged hit, the more powerful attack. So do you put those in your little bracelet or belt, whatever this is? You can put up to 4. Well, no, I shouldn't say it that way. You can put up to 25 total cost. If you see the cost up there on the top right, you can put 25 in there. So if you have more Magicite, you can put more in there as long as it adds up to 25 or less points. So for now, I don't really care. I'm just playing around with it. But those are in now that'll help the bombs be bigger. We'll see how much bigger they are. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Oh, okay, that's pretty big. All right, so that's it for, we can go around and bust some more barrels, but we're good. All right, next thing, now we're going out into the heart of the land. These are guideposts. This saves the game for you automatically when you encounter them. You can take a look at the map by pressing ZL. And you can open the shortcut menu with ZR. This is where we can change our fairies. So down here at the bottom, we can... the Faye has 2 abilities that she helps you with. One is for speed, as you can see there. The other one is for warping. So say there's a spot across a gap that you can't get to, but it's level with you. You can switch to this ability and move her over to where you want to go. Hit the button and it warps you to that spot. It's pretty cool. But sprint is pretty neat. I'll show that to you. All right, so you hit the R button to do your sprint. So let's get all the goodies here. So we're about to go through and find a lot of things. We're going to find the bomb bag. We're going to find the tool bag, which will increase how many tool we can hold. Tool, I don't know how it's pronounced. That's the name of the currency in this game. And I will be... There you go, Kumong. What do you think? We are swinging the sword. We are killing stuff. This is... Guess what we can do? Chop the bushes. Chop the grass. We're going to eat the dogs. We're going to eat the cats. We're going to cut the snails. We can pick up the bush and throw it. Does this remind you of anything? Yes, Kumong, definitely. So this is what I like about this. Nintendo put it as part of their partner showcase. This was like, I think this was the next to last game in the partner showcase. And it's a Zelda. It's a Zelda game from Square Enix. I mean, that is insane. And you can charge your sword. As you can see, you can charge. Now, you can get chain. The chain attacks to say, I'm at chain. It should be chain 7 right there. You can't see it. It's behind my camera, but it says drop bonus. I'll tell you what. Let me move my camera over here. This is probably a better spot for it for this game. Now that I think about it. So you can see there, drop bonus. Now every time I kill an enemy until I get hit. If I get hit by an enemy, the chain ends and you have to start over. But as long as I don't get hit, every enemy I kill from now on, it will give me extra items. Oh, yeah. So, of course, now we got to use our bombs. What do we use our bombs on? Crack at the wall. Come on, can you guess what game this feels like yet? Can you guess, bro? So right now I'm chained up. So if I charge up enough, I can send a little juice at it. We got a 10 chain now. These little... Yeah, chickens, you can't hit me, man. Not getting me, chickens. We got some snails. What is that the name? What's the name of SpongeBob's pet snail? Larry or something like that? There's a flying one. Let's go do a little tornado spin. And if you're noticing, the fairy, our friend Faye, is attacking enemies for us. That's really cool. I just find this game to be quite good. I'm having a good time.
Show me what you've got.
Linked arrows. And see, we got a new magicite, linked arrows. Let's see what that means.
Doing some adventure prep?
Let's take a look, y'all. Linked arrows. Deliver extra attacks 1 to nearby enemies and landing a hit with the bow. See, now, since I still have some points to use, I can put that one in our little magicite belt, too. And it'll help us with our arrow attacks. So I like that. I like that power-up system. It's really kind of cool. It's pretty handy-dandy, if you ask me. So we have found us a secret dungeon already. And you also can make sure, so I can switch over to a bow. I can put it in the place of the bombs. Boom, baby, I charged it up. That was a nice shot. Think about it. Nintendo made this part. That was like a big part of their partner showcase, right? I mean, Nintendo must have been cool with it. All right, so now we got to go over here and jump. Because what we're trying to do now is there's a big chest over here that I believe is going to be our quiver. I think this gives us the ability to hold more arrows. Yeah, it's our quiver. Said someone at Nintendo. Kunmong, I'd like to see two things with this style of gameplay for Nintendo. I would love for them to make a Zelda game like this. Please. It'd be a beautiful Zelda game. And a Pokemon game. This would make it great. 2D HD would make a great Pokemon game. It would look so amazing. All right, so let's switch over to our warp, and I can show you how that works. So what you do is you take her, and then you just hit R. Oh, wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. Sorry, L, my bad. And you see I warped to where she was. But then I'm going to switch that back because the speed is good when you're outside and open. You can run around. By the way, I'm terrible at running when I have the speed. Like, my accuracy of running around sucks. I keep running into walls. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not saying you should buy Pokemon, Kunmong. I'm just saying, like, it would make a pretty Pokemon game. This would be a good upgrade for a new generation of Pokemon. This would be a pretty cool Pokemon style. Especially with the monsters. I mean, the Pokemon would look really nice roaming around inside of an area like this. That's just my opinion. I think that would look cool. See, look. Whee, we're flying. But you do have a limited amount of that you can use. You look over on the left, there's a little meter for it. And it will eventually run out, and then you have to let it recharge, which it recharges for free, which I like that. All right, so let's go down first. We're going to go down here, and we're going to go to the sand dungeon. There's a dungeon of sand, and the first time I played it was it was very confusing. Oh, I just hit. See, that's what that Magicite does. That was sick. All right, well, you don't want to use too many of your arrows, though. You do run out. There's not infinite arrows. Did I have a PlayStation 4? I don't remember buying a PlayStation 4. I don't remember buying one. I had a PlayStation 3 for sure. I don't remember having a PlayStation 4, but that don't mean I didn't have one. But I would be the wrong person to ask about the Blu-ray player because I never used it on a PlayStation. I think what was the first Blu-ray? Was it the Xbox One? Oops, my finger slipped. I hit the start button. My bad, y'all. My bad. Now, of course, I am playing this on normal. I haven't dared attempt it on hard yet. Although my fourth playthrough, maybe I will. Why not? All right, so, okay, cool. We have our first shrine over here. Maybe this isn't where the sand dungeon is. This is where the first shrine is. All right, shrine time, baby. Oh, it doesn't get along with the new tech. All right, so shrines. I'm not sure what kind of game they were inspired to get the shrines from. Who knows? Who knows what game they tried to get the shrines from, Kunmong? Who knows? All right, so this is going to have a lot of arrows flying by. And we just have to dodge the arrows. It's not too bad. And I'm going to get hit a couple of times, very likely. But the speed here can help you a little bit. As you just saw, I did that. And that's the shrine.
There's something over there.
Uh-oh. Now, here you go, Kunmong. This is definitely like Zelda right here.
Show me what you've got,
All right, so you don't hold it over your head. I was mistaken, but it does make a big deal. We just got a drop of life, which is a heart container.
Hey.
And now you'll see our health will increase by 1 tier of life. We have 1 tier of life added to our health. Very nice. But that wasn't too bad of a shrine. There's a couple, I think there's 2 more shrines. For sure. Yeah, there's 2 more shrines. There's one where you have to really try to show off your speed running, and it's very difficult. Well, I say very, but it's difficult for sure. And then... Whee! Come on. See, that's what I end up doing, though. I always run into a wall. It's not a good idea. But we're going to continue on here. We won't mess with that snail. We've killed him a few times already. They better have at least 120 shrines. At least. Where you going, buddy? All right, we got Chicken Man up here. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I got hit. No, that's the first time I got hit. At least by a monster. I got hit by the arrows. Now, what's the point of coming up here, though? There's nothing up here. I just came up here to kill the chicken guy. I'm mad at him, I guess. But yeah, get the anklet in the store when you play this game. Alright, so down this way is where the dungeon is. 100% sure of that. We're going to play through the sand dungeon. Oh, that's what it is. I needed a chicken leg. Oh! Yeah, this guy's pretty tough. Now, when he dies, you got to kill his little medallion thing. I guess that's powered him up. All right, look here, look here. Look what we got, look what we got. Now we're going to put our bombs. Boom! All right, so yeah, we're going to wait to go here. We're going to wait, actually. I want to go to the sand dungeon first. Come back to that. What kind of KFC would you get, Kunmong? I'm an original flavored kind of guy myself. I like the OG. I mean, extra crispy's good sometimes, but OG's my fave. But it's good to get all the pots and the barrels, because you do get your bombs refilled, you get your arrows refilled.
Call myself an adventurer like you, Elliot. But guess I'm already a
All right, we got some flames. Oh, the grill. Do you like the OG or the grill? Nice. Do they still do the grill? You know, I haven't been to KFC in quite a while. Ah! Make it make sense. All right.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to stop by a guidepost whenever.
Now it's time. This, I believe, is the dungeon that we are going to go into. Let's see if I can remember how to solve it. This is one of those dungeons where you have to figure out which way to go and trial and error type of things.
Look at all this sand. Imagine the castles we could
All right, so this is where you want to switch over to your warp, because you will be using the warp a lot in here. Oh, you hadn't had traditional fast food in a while? All right, on this... Which way? I think we're going to go this way.
Maybe there's more below.
All right, they got me that, Tim. Well, the music in this game is fantastic. I don't know if you've noticed the music, but oh my god, so good. See, I'm just trying to run past these guys. I don't care about them. I don't really fight them because they just go underground as soon as you see them. They're kind of annoying. But in here we have to kill them.
I guess we have to fight.
Yeah. There you go, Faye. Get them. But I could definitely see where like the hard mode on this game could get pretty difficult. Maybe, I definitely will try it. Maybe my fourth playthrough, I'm 100% going to try it. So in this dungeon, when it creates a hole for you to fall into, it's okay.
We fell down with the sand, but
So here we go. We're going to get the key. That is the Desert Cave's key. Now, we get this first, then we go... back this way. This is not what I did the first time I played this. I went this way first, which isn't the worst thing to do, but if you have the key already, it makes your traveling much less. So go to the right first. And in here, we definitely want to fall into the hole. Whee! Woo! No. Well, we'll get to that chest. Yeah, we'll get to that chest.
looks like this door is locked.
What could this be?
A granddad. Oh, we already got that one.
We found some magicite. What'll it let us do?
So we gotta get to that chest over there. Let's gotta remember which way to go to get to. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I have went the wrong way. I know where I messed up now. I know where I messed up. I get hit with the fire. I'm going to end up dying in here probably. But that was good. That's a good thing because I want to show y'all something. I want to show you something on the gameplay.
What might be in here?
Magicite. So there's something that's pretty cool about this game that I like. And we'll find out as soon as I die, at least. When that will be, I don't know, but soon, I'm sure. Quite sure I will die soon. That's how I do things. All right, the cool thing about... Well, actually, I probably won't die at the moment. Wait, I forgot. The save point gives you your health back, which I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's pretty groovy, baby. All right, this is where I was supposed to go.
Now we're in for it.
I like these guys are kind of annoying though that they go underground like that. Make you chase them all over the place. All right, we just got a new hole. This is where I was supposed to go a while ago. This is where I was supposed to go. All right, so right here, I'm going to take her over there. Here we go, and then boom, I'm warping.
What might be in here?
This is the key, our bomb pouch key. So this just increases the amount of bombs that we can hold. And we'll move her, or Faye, back over there, and we can warp. And I can warp her over there. I can do that. And this is the door we want to go into. All right, now we got a bomb spot.
This might be fragile enough to break.
Kaboom! Here, is this the chest you're talking about, or was you talking about the one I warped to just a minute ago? This will be our key to the boss. This is the big key, the master key, whatever we would call it.
The door it opens be.
All right, we'll switch over to the speed of the Fae. We can zip through here. Ouchie! You see, I keep crashing into the walls. I'm good like that. Navigator Tail has nothing on Fae. Are you finding Fae to be annoying so far, Kunmo? Or are you thinking that Fae is pretty cool because she helps attack and whatnot? But as you can see, this has got a little maze type of setup. We want you to have to figure out where to go.
Get moving.
All right, we're getting moving. We just got to get moving. Gonna get grooving. All right, now we're going over here. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way. See, I told you it's confusing. I'm not really trying to survive so much where I can show you the thing, but I guess I could get killed. But at the same time, I'm pretty stubborn. I don't want to lose. I was supposed to go this way, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. No, I went the wrong way again. No, wait. I think I am going. Forgive me, I've only played this area once. My first playthrough, I didn't even find this play. I didn't even find this. Which is pretty crazy, right? I didn't even find this place. Get in the hole, man! Gotcha. She would win a grudge match. Yeah, she's pretty... Let's make that terrible jump again. All right, here we go. We are at the boss fight area. It's time to fight the boss. Now, I'll probably die here, which is fine. Ah. Now, you can pick up the bombs he throws and throw them back. But I'm trying to hit him with one of my bombs. But maybe I should focus on just using his bombs. Yeah, I think that's better. Like he gets distracted. Ah! He gets distracted when you throw his bombs. All right, we go. Get up! This is the Wrath Mobile. Oh, he killed me. Okay, here we go. All right, so he killed me. This is what I was talking about. This is a request resurrection. You can pay to get resurrected by Fae, or you can continue from your last save if you don't want to spend the cash. I like this. This is a handy dandy feature right here. Obviously, I've gathered up plenty of tool. So I can just resurrect myself. Yeah, once you get his shell off, he's a really easy boss. But I like that animation. It's really, really fun.
What might be in here?
All right, so a new weapon. This is the scythe chain. I don't really like it, but I will show you how. You can see it there. It's a chain and sickle. It can strike a wide area. Hold his weapon button down to attack continually. Landing a special attack will pull the target in towards you so you can press your advantage. Well, you're having fun, aren't you, Kunmon? This is a feature. This is me playing a game that I think people need to know about. If it's only you watching, then you're learning all about it, Kunmon. This is great. So,
What might be in here?
this is a Mind's Eye Magicite, which helps with your scythe attack. Magicite. It's dynamite. All right, so we go to the Magicite chest. Mind's Eye is a regular scythe attack, delivers critical hits to enemies positioned to the rear. I don't care anything about using this Magicite because I don't really like the scythe weapon too much. It's not really a great weapon. But, you know, some people will like it, though. It does have a nice long-range attack, if you like that kind of thing. I just think it's just not as powerful as a sword. It's not as accurate as a sword fight. Hitting stuff with the sword is much more accurate, and that's what I prefer in these kind of games. I just want it to be accurate. I don't want to have to worry about missing. The sword, I know I can get up close and whoop, 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 whoop. All right, first dungeon out the way, baby. Let's go. But I do hope you enjoyed the game so far, Kunma. I think this is going to be a hit. It's coming out next year. They didn't announce the release date yet, which I guess I got it confused. Octopath Traveler is coming out on December 4th, I think. Something like that. For some reason, I thought this game was coming out then. But it doesn't make sense for this to come out at the same time as Octopath Traveler. They definitely would split that up. This is the tool purse. So this chest has 100 tool that I can now put in my bag. And it also expanded how many I can hold. So thank you. Thank you, tool purse. I appreciate you. All right, we got another little cave to explore here. So, Kumon, what'd you get up to today, man? How was your day today? All right, so we got a big room of enemies here. We will have to fight them to get out. There isn't much to this dungeon. It's really simple. This is like the hardest part. Fox Gamer, welcome to the stream. And yes, man, this is my third time playing the game.
That's better.
No, we haven't. No, we don't have anything like that down here, Kunmong. No, everything seems to be okay air-wise. What I like, too, is you can interrupt the enemy's attacks with your sword. So you have, like, the fire wanted to spread out and throw its flames at me, but then I hit it and it stopped doing that. I love that. I like that you can interrupt the enemy.
What could this be?
Ooh, it's a wide blade. Oh, yeah, we're going to put this one on. This makes your blade extend a lot wider. This is my first time streaming at Fox Gamer, but this is my third time playing through it. And I really, really like it. That's the reason I decided to stream it. I'm like, man, this is fun. Everybody needs to know about this game. This is going to be a big hit for Square Enix. It's a Zelda game on Square Enix platform. You know, Square Enix made this. And it plays just like a overhead viewed Legend of Zelda game. It's really nice. All right, put the blade on. We really want to focus on the blade. Yeah, I have beaten it twice already, yes. This is just a demo, though. It only takes about an hour and a half to get through it. Maybe 2 hours, tops. I've already beat the first dungeon, and we've been playing an hour. So it just tells you there what's the difficulty level. I've got it turned on normal. But this is just a demo. It's just to show off the mechanics and the game style. This is not necessarily going to be what the final game is laid out as. I don't think this will be the beginning of the game, but you never know. But I just don't think this will be the real beginning of the game. I believe it'll have a much different intro. Because if you think about it, Elliot, in the beginning part of this game, Elliot has a lot more. Fox Gamer, I do not believe. Oh, let me kill this guy. I don't believe you can play this on the Switch 1. I don't believe so.
What could this be?
Fairy Ring of Harvest. Now, I only have one place where I can wear an item, so I won't be using that because I have the Anklet of Speed. You know what? Let's find out. Can you play? I don't believe this. I believe this is only a Switch 2 game. It's called Adventures of Elliot. Let's see what it is. I believe it is only Switch 2, but I could be mistaken.
Right then.
Let's see if I can get Google to answer me correctly here. And we'll get this answer for you.
Right then.
Yep, only on the Switch 2, Fox Gamer. Only on the Switch 2, bro. eShop will classify it as S1 or S2. You sure? Oh, you're saying that they will classify. Yeah, it is a Switch 2 only title. Ethan!
Right then.
Hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for joining me tonight. And welcome to the Adventures of Elliot. I do hope you enjoy the playthrough. This is my third time playing through the demo. My first time streaming it for you all. It is a fantastic game. I highly recommend it to all players. If you like Legend of Zelda titles, this is exactly the kind of game you want to play. This is Square Enix version of Legend of Zelda, period, end of story. And I don't just say that it's inspired by or it's similar to. It's exactly like it. It plays exactly like it. And it's wonderful. I have no problem with it. Nintendo has no problem with it because, I mean, look, it's on the Switch too. I mean, come on. If Nintendo cared, it wouldn't be on the Switch too. All right, thank you, Kumong, for double checking that. And it is a Switch 2 title only. So this is a shame. I believe this game definitely could run on the Switch 1 pretty easily. But maybe not. Who knows? But that's just, you know, this comes out next year, so it'll be about the time where Nintendo's slowing down on Switch 1 title releases, I'm pretty sure. This year, I know they're going to, for the holiday season, they're going hot and heavy with Switch 1 titles. They're going to, because there's still more that they've committed to, obviously, and not everyone's on the Switch 2 platform yet. So it would be very wise of them to continue putting out Switch 1 games for now. By the end of their projection is 15 to 20 million units out in the wild for Switch 2 by the end of the fiscal year next year, which means by the end of the holiday season, you're probably thinking 10 million or 12 million or something in that range, because the fiscal year doesn't end until March. So how's Ethan B tonight? Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you being here. All right, so these big guys, when you kill them, they're not totally dead. You got to take out their core. Now, there's a place where we can get a new sword. We haven't found that yet. I haven't noticed it. But I know we'll find it pretty soon. Chilling like a villain. I love it, Ethan B. I love it. Because right now we're still in the sand area, but we're about to leave the sand area.
Things like me.
I believe there's something over here I can collect. Yeah, there's a chest. Let's get the chest.
Show me what you've got,
Show me what you got. 100 magicite fragments. So Square Enix decided, you know what? Let's make a Zelda game. But our guy, his name is going to be Elliot, not Link. Yeet, yeet. By the way, y'all don't forget to click that like button tonight, guys. I would appreciate that so much. It would be wonderful to have your like on the stream. Would be an honor. All right, we have our snail enemies. They're really a big threat. They're very dangerous, I tell you. But the music, man, they did exactly what you're supposed to do in a Zelda game. The music is outstanding. I love the flute. I mean, come on, that's freaking awesome flute. No! All right, as you can see, we'll have a little wall to bust here. It's time to get our new sword. And we got some big old bombs. I love it. All right, we switch over to our skill. We're going to go to Fade. We're going to switch over to skill. Oh, wrong. We're going to go to skill. We're going to equip that skill. So what's cool here is you got Faye, our little fairy friend. We can put her over there and then hit L Hey, the donuts are done. Hey, baby, how you feeling, sweetheart? Hope your headache's doing better. I'm sure me being away from her for a little while, not annoying her, makes her headache feel better. But I love this warp ability. That's sick. Look at that. It's beautiful. Jump. Ethan B wants a donut, baby. Let's make sure we send Ethan B a donut. Yay! My baby feels better. So happy, baby. Mwah. That's for my wife, guys. Sorry if I got a little bit of spittle on you.
Hey, not bad.
The Dusk Sword not only boasts high attack power, but also a higher charge level. Yay! So this is our big bad sword in this demo. Let's get that sword. And it's already equipped because it's a bad dude. We got to have it. We got to have it. Toss some donuts. Thank you, baby, for hooking Ethan B up. He loves we got to make our friends happy. But guys, that warp is beautiful. All right, so we got the cool sword. And there is a chest up here. I got to get around there. And we got another shrine to go to. Yeah! All right. Oh, it's a red chicken. It's a Kenny Rogers Roasters. If anybody gets that joke, I think you're amazing if you get that joke. If you don't get that joke, I still think you're amazing, but you just don't know the joke. Yeah. Hey, what? What? Did you see that? He went all kamikaze chicken on me. That dude's nuts. Yeah, you had a Kenny Rogers Roasters? Nice.
Show me what you've got.
There's an episode of Seinfeld
Nice.
where there's a Kenny Rogers Roasters chicken across the street from where Kramer's apartment, and it's at the red light that beams in on his apartment, and he don't like him. So he talks Jerry into trading apartments with him for a while, or before he can put Kenny Rogers out of business. But then Kramer accidentally gets addicted to Kenny Rogers Roasters chicken and is eating it in Jerry's apartment while Jerry's living in the red the red apartment. It's a pretty funny episode. If you haven't ever seen it, you have 2 or 3 Fosnicks. What's that, Ethan B? How does that pronounce? Did I even get close to pronouncing that correctly? I doubt I did. Very unlikely. All right, so this is the one where we have to use our speed. We have a need for speed. So we got to put our speed on. This is the second shrine. Help Elliot run like the wind. A quicker pace can get you to your destination faster. So here we go. We got to sprint our way out of here. And don't let go of the joystick because he will go crazy. He goes a little wild. Now this I have not been able to pull off yet. But I think we might be able to since you guys are here tonight. Let's see what happens. Oh! That was so close. Nah. All right, we gotta try it again. As you can see, this is difficult. Oh! I didn't turn it sharp enough. Oh, no! No! Come on, man. That was me, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's the shortcut in this shrine. I never pulled that off yet. And third time's the charm. I just needed you guys watching to motivate me. All right, we just got our drop of life. Think of Star Trek Lower Decks episode where while his name gets his own quarters right by a warp Nassel. A warp Nassel?
Hey, not
Y'all throwing some words at me tonight, guys. Y'all throwing some words at me tonight. I don't know if y'all are in cahoots here or not. Ooh, any topping requests? I want peanut butter, something peanut butter with some... Oh, crunchy peanut butter or something another. Just I like that crunchy peanut butter. Peanut butter, and baby some more peanut butter, please. I'm in a mood for peanut butter. All right, so this area is clear. Oh, okay, Ethan B. Teaching me something today. All right, we got to go back. Excuse me. Man, my voice went crazy. We got to go back. We got to go back. There's one more shrine we haven't done yet. And that was that one area that... Hey, bro. Let's not get violent here. I'm just trying to travel back to my home. But we actually need to go where we were just where we need to go there to beat the rest of the game. So we are going to go get this last shrine. I'm not too worried about fighting those guys. You might remember where I busted those rocks a while ago, and I said I'll come back to that. I probably should have just went ahead and did that. But hey, it is what it is. I love me some peanut butter. There's one thing to know about me, everybody. I love some peanut butter. I am a big fan of peanut butter. Aha, yes, here's the shrine. The shrine I told you about. Yay, we found it. All right, this shrine, we're just fighting a bunch of enemies. This is like, what is it, the strength test ones in Breath of the Wild? Oh, Ethan B's allergic to peanuts, darling. Do not give them to him. No peanuts for Ethan B. We will not give them to you, sir. All right, here we go. Oh, of all things, that little flying thing got me. You want none of this because you will die. Woo! And this also actually has a few tiers on this one. And warp coils and other components that together made the starship's warp engine. Oh, okay. Fried rice. Yeah, put fried rice on Ethan B's donut. Well, those guys hit hard, man. Those elephants. But I do have a pretty awesome sword. And then they just killed one of them for me with the bomb. That was nice. This sword is pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, we got one more room to go. Ah! I could use my shield, but why would I? Yeah, we do have a shield, by the way. And we can do parry attacks in this game. But you know me, I'm not a big fan of all that. Not even Zelda do I like to do parry and block shields and all that nonsense. Come on. Who's got time for that? Well, we got another drop of life. Now we have all these shrines. Barefoot Gremlin is here. My brother, good to see you tonight. How are you, Barefoot? I was hoping you was able to come by tonight. By the way, do not forget to click the like button, guys. Please don't forget. Don't forget. I really appreciate y'all. By the way, also check out my new video if you haven't watched it yet. I hope you will be interested in it. I am talking about the situation where Beat 'em Ups put out a fake leak about the Nintendo Direct, which ended up being a very influential. I remember talking on these streams to several viewers, and they always mentioned the stuff that he put in that leak. They would mention the Metaphor Refantasio. They would mention Animal Crossing. They would mention the Pokemon Coliseum. They would mention forget the other game, but anyway, there was a bunch of games that he put in that leak. And then it turned out the whole Direct was just a partner Direct, which I found to be quite funny. But when he admitted that it was all fake, I had to take issue with that because that's just... it's not really... Because a lot of people were mad at Nintendo because of that Direct being the partner showcase. People were upset because they thought they were getting all these other games announcements and got nothing like that. Got nothing like it. And it was all because of him. It wasn't because Nintendo came out and said anything like that. It was because he said those things. But content creators were tearing Nintendo up. They were roasting Nintendo. And I was just like, man, y'all, I don't mind people thinking Nintendo has some practices they don't like, you know. Fine, you know. Get mad at them for the real stuff. Don't get mad at them for lies. I mean, come on. We got to have some integrity when we're talking about things online. I don't care what we're talking about. Anyway, my video is about that. I hope you'll check it out. Queen Mong, it's not about who said it, right? It's about somebody that has that many followers. When he posted that on Twitter, it's not even the viewers that got into it. It was the content creators taking that and running with the foot. They ran with that. They were spreading it everywhere. Beat 'em up said, beat 'em up said. And it's like, it'd be different if he said, these are things that I would like to see or I'm hoping will be in the direct. I got no issue with speculation and hopes and dreams. There's nothing wrong with any of that. If he put out a video, it's like, my theory is these are the games that I think will be released on the next direct, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Well, he's got almost 2 million subscribers. I've been aware of him. I've been aware of him for a while. I used to watch Game Chasers all the time. I'm not sure if they're still going. I need to check them out again if they are. But he appeared on some of their episodes, and I thought, okay, this guy's cool. He seemed like a real nice guy, very knowledgeable about Nintendo. And so I thought, okay, I'll check his channel out. Well, I went and watched some of his videos, and I was like, guy doesn't come across like he does in this Game Chasers video. He seemed like a normal, everyday kind of guy. In his channel, it was just like, who is this? Like, I didn't really dig his content. Not that I'm hating on him. If people liked him, that's fine. You know, it's no big deal to me. It just wasn't my kind of content. But I know he definitely had an affiliation with Nintendo for a while. I believe he was a Nintendo affiliate, which they don't have a ton of those. But then he got removed from the program. Anyway, the video talks about that and just integrity inside of. I don't want to see gaming turn into what politics have turned into. Politics, again, I don't care if you're left or right or center, whatever your affiliation with top politics is not what I want to discuss here. It's not what I'm talking about. It's just politics is just tons of misinformation and false news out there. And the gaming community is supposed to be a place where you can escape and enjoy talk about games and enjoy each other and learn from each other. But it's turned into a toxic scene, and it sucks. And the beat 'em up thing is just a highlight of how bad it's getting. Is what I really was trying to say in the video. It's definitely drawn a lot of comments on the video. I do. If you don't get a chance to watch the video, I do hope you go and read comments in there and maybe talk to people in there in the video, because there's been some interesting comments, a lot of good comments. Then there's a few that's just like some unhinged comments, which I find interesting. So I encourage you to go check out the comments on that video if you don't even watch it. All right, this is the final dungeon area. Like I said, if my final thing to say is, if we're talking speculation and what we hope to see, like Indie World comes out Thursday, right?
No idea what's so roomy underneath that
The first video today on TikTok that I saw somebody talking about Indie World, the first thing they said was, I hope Silk Song gets announced. The release date for Silk Song. And it's just, I'm thinking, man, why would the company who makes Silk Song announce it on some random Indie World stream? That's my thought about it. I hope they do announce it for the fans of Silksong.
Right then.
But my curiosity is, why would they? Why wouldn't they just do their own big event or something? Or do it during a bigger direct? Because it's a big time. It would be a huge announcement to have a release date for that game. Not necessarily to people like us. I liked Hollow Knight, but I'm not like... It wasn't one of my favorite games or anything, but I know it's a great game. People love it. And Silksong is... Okay, Silksong comes out. I'm going to be so happy for that fan base. Because it is a huge release. Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting couple of months since I started doing the commentary videos, Kunmong. And, you know, we talked about it earlier in the year. I don't know if you remember the conversation we had, Kunmong, about St. Jude, about wanting to raise more money for St. Jude this year. And your suggestion was... Do you remember what you said, Kunmong? What was your suggestion? I want to see if you remember. Because you probably do. Well, anyway, this is the final boss dungeon right here, guys. I just shouldn't. For some reason, I didn't decide to jump there. This snail's funny. It spits out a smaller snail. Once you attack it, it spits out a smaller snail to attack. Oh, that was a good shot. Nailed me. Yeah, well, I think one of your specific quote was grow the channel, and then we started talking about, you know, what to do to grow the channel. But your first comment was grow the channel, which I remembered. I will always remember, because I was like, well, that's a pretty solid point. That's a good point, Kunmong, that you said that. Grow the channel, Tonic. That would help. I'm like, yeah. And I was sitting there thinking, Kunmong is definitely correct. But I do, and back then, even when you talked about that, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. You know, I was in the middle of trying to rebrand this whole channel. I didn't know what I was going to do. I had like the month. I saw, oh, theme each month. We'll do this, this, and that. Then I just lost interest in that. Pretty quickly, I realized, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sustain that. And then I knew that. Then I decided I'm going to be a Zelda channel, which I really liked. But then I got to thinking, about what do I tend to do? What do I seek out? You know, what do I seek out as a content enjoyer? What do I seek out? I love listening to people talk about things. I love listening to people break down different headlines going on in gaming, or new releases, or speculation. I like people putting out a video where they're speculating about something, where they're thinking, oh, this could be happening. This is why I think that. This might be releasing, or blah, blah, blah. I like fan theories. You know, I've been enjoying those kind of videos. And then when I decided, when I got in the middle of that, thinking about what I was going to do, I was like, well, I should just go back to what I used to do, which is focus on Nintendo. It wasn't just Zelda. I focused on Nintendo. And that's where I love Nintendo. Nintendo's been my favorite gaming console since I was a kid. I mean, I'm a little biased because it's the first one I ever had. We had a Nintendo, and we played the heck out of that Nintendo.
What could this be?
Woo, we got a new tool purse. We got more money. So anyway, that was my thinking on that. So that's why we ended up becoming we kind of took it from Zelda only to Nintendo, right? We adjusted it, we turned the dial a little bit. And then I just figured out I want to do commentary videos because I have something to say. You know, maybe people don't agree all the time, but that's okay. I don't think you can get into the kind of videos, commentary videos, without having people disagree with you. I just don't, you can't expect. By the way, you can throw bombs into these guys' mouths. It's pretty cool. And they die. I love that. We got to find the key to that door. So you were a PlayStation first, Ethan B. That's cool. That's good to know. What PlayStation did you have first? Which number was it? So this guy right here playing the instrument, he gives them a shield that you can't break while he's still playing his instrument, so you got to go kill him. All right, and we got to open this up. Oh, I forgot to kill this guy. Oh, go, 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 go. Got to kill that guy first because he sucks you in like that. So kill him first, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do what I did. This should be our key right here. Barefoot, you had PC DOS. Well,
It's a key.
dang it, Barefoot. You always bring up interesting. Nintendo was my first. But man, in the 90s, probably 94, 95. I don't remember when we got our first computer. 95, I think. I really, really played a lot of DOS games. Oh my God, Barefoot, yes. I played so many DOS games in BASIC. And I learned how to do I used to be able to program in BASIC so well. But I totally quit practicing and doing it, so I completely lost that skill, although I'm not even sure if it's a valuable skill to have anymore.
What could this be?
But I used to practice
Nice.
coding and stuff on my computer once I learned what BASIC was. It used to come standard on the computer. It was pretty cool. All right, we got lots of snails. Snail alert. Oh, wait a second. It opened the door without the last snail dying. That's interesting.
That's better.
It was, Ethan. It was, dude. It was very satisfying to learn it. And then they offered it as a class at my high school. It was my 11th grade year. Or was it 12th grade year? Oh. All right, this is a rare monster, a jewelry. If you catch this fiend, you can hit it for the jackpot. If you keep hitting it, you can get a bunch of money. Money, money, money. Come here. Money, money, money. Oh, no. Now we don't want the frogs involved. All right, you get to see the resurrection part. If you haven't seen this yet, on this game, if you die, you can pay 20 toll, or if we was playing Zelda, rupees, to have Faye resurrect you exactly where you just died. Now, it's a good thing to kill this thing right here because you can get all the gold. Don't let him get away, though. He will get away. All right, but you can see all the money of this guy. I'm up to almost 1,000 toll now. But those are pretty cool. I like that. The jewelries, what they're called. Jewelries. Rare monster. Can be a little slippery if you don't watch yourself. Watch out, tornadoes. I wonder what those enemies are called. Doesn't really give you the names of the enemies. Maybe there'll be a guidebook come out or something when they release the game. All right, so now we have the final thing. I wonder if I can do the warp to that lily pad. I haven't tried that yet. Let's try it. All right. Let's see. Oh, yes. Sick. Yeah, why didn't I think to try that before? I don't know. Are you getting to see something different that I tried? All right, we should be getting close to the final boss now, y'all. And we got to go kill these guys first. Then we're going to have to go back and hit a button. There's a button we got to hit right there. It's going to make the lily pads pop up. Right this. So let's go. Now you can. I've seen that you don't have to run on this. You can just make your way. Oh, but you got to be able to jump right though. You should be able to jump correctly to do that. All right, here we go. Now the reason I'm not using the speed because I keep crashing into walls and it actually slows me down. Oh, come on, Tonic, jump, bro. Jump, jump. Weak jumps. Very weak jumps.
Do you think that changed anything?
Ah! Keep messing up the jumps. Now, this is the first time I've had this much issue with this part. There we go. Smash the pots. You can't forget to smash the pots because the pots give you some good... Oh, there's a chest over there. I didn't get it. Let me guess, you're at work already, Barefoot. That'd be my guess. Oh, yeah, this one. Ah! Why can't I jump now? Jump. Now, this one's pretty tight. You gotta get over there. All right, that's gonna get our master key. Oh, you just got off work? What? How did you just get off work, bro? What's going on? Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. I'm not complaining. That was worth it. All right, it just put me. Since I made it halfway, it just gave me the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, game. That is appreciated right there. There's a lot of these little sections. Oh, like they need a bunch of protection, Frog. Like they need that. Got 'em. So, based on what you're seeing tonight, what are y'all thinking about this game? What do y'all think? Is this a purchase for you guys? Or is it something you will look to buy when it comes out? Or is it like not interesting to you at all? What do you think? I mean, my opinion is this is a day one purchase. You gotta have it. I gotta have it. I will definitely pre-order this when it's allowed to be pre-ordered. That's how much I like it. All right, this is the bad boss of the game right here. This is our final boss fight of the game, or the demo. So here we go. All right, so you're going to throw these little bubbles. All right, throw a bomb in his mouth. And you go over here, and we're going to take him down to a half a health right off the bat here. All right. Now it gets interesting. So you got to get on these pads before he sends the big wave. You got to jump up to tier. You don't want to get hit by that wave. All right, now he's going to throw more of these little bubbles. Ah, he got me. All right, now he's going to throw tornadoes. Oh, come on. Yes! Oh! Get out of me, baby. This is the first time that I actually was able to get it in there the first try. The tornadoes have usually tortured me. Boom! Just dominated that dude on the first try. The first 2 times I played him, he gave me a hard time. Thank you for the GG. I'm very proud of myself on that one. Yippee, Ethan B. Now I can move. You can control the Faye with your right joystick, okay? So I can make her go pick up all this stuff. And I can go help her out, I guess. But I like that you can control her. I like that. I'm up to 2005 total. I don't even know where I'm going to spend all that money. All right, this is where it gets kind of interesting right here. It adds another level to it. I've seen some people talk about it.
Do you think that's the doorway of time?
It's the doorway of time.
I think the chances are high. Let's look around.
I like it. We can go through the doorway of time, baby. I've seen a lot of people talking about this online. Some people have complained that it was a small map. They're like, this is a small map. I hope the game's not too small. I'm like, it's a demo. We all know this game's going to be very long. It's a Square Enix game. Come on. It's going to be at least a, 30-hour game, I would think. 20 to 30 hours at least. And that's it. We defeated it. We have done it. The demo has been defeated. This is a very cool game. I think this is a day one purchase. I've got to play it. Ethan B, I got to play it. Kumong, I got to play it. Barefoot, I got to play it. I got to play it. Just like that, baby. Hour and a half, and we defeated both the dungeons. We found all the items. We found the sword. We found the quiver. We found the bombs bag. We got the extra bags of money to make our wallet bigger. This demo definitely makes you feel like you're good at these games. It makes you feel that way. Sure, it'll be a little more challenging when the full version comes out, though. And I mean, that music. Goodness, that music is so good. I'm going to turn that music up. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy it. It's beautiful. I'm just going to sit here and ponder how good this is. Yeah, this is fantastic, Ethan. Oh, yeah, I like this a lot. All right, I'll turn it down. Y'all got the gist of the music. Y'all got the gist of that. So, that's all it is, too, the demo. It's pretty cool. It does do a little, I like this screen here. Thank you for playing. I love this artwork here. This is beautiful. Got to have more cowbell. Dude, Barefoot, you are spot on, dude. Video games soundtracks are my jam. I will listen to them over regular music most times. I mean, I do like I like me some music. But man, if I want to relax or put my thinking cap on, this is what I want. This kind of music right here. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But anyway, I like that screen there. I love the artwork. I love the artwork of it. And I hope they put out more demos. I want to play more. You know what? Just give me the full game, Square Enix. Quit messing around. I want it. I need it. I got to have it. Doom if I'm feeling tired. Doom? You want Doom music. The music of Doom if you're feeling tired. Is that what you're saying? Because I've never heard anybody say anything about Doom's music. Which is interesting that you brought that up. If that's what you're saying. I'm not hating on that comment. It's kind of cool that you would like Doom music. By the way, let me switch back to the game screen. Did y'all see my profile picture? Do y'all see my profile picture? Wow, baby. They add Wario ones, baby. Wow. It's like you can have access to these icons if you play Wario Land on the Game Boy. I'm like, okay. Give me the Game Boy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. So let's talk about a couple of games I have played lately. I also want to share another one. We'll talk about this one since it's right here. Child of Light. Raise your hand if you've ever played this game. I'm raising both hands. I played this several years ago on PC. It is Wario Land 3. That's correct. Wario Land 3. You know how much I love Wario, but I tried to play Wario Land 3. I was playing it. I did not like it. I did not enjoy it. I didn't like the mechanics of it. It just doesn't play well to me. It wasn't my kind of mechanics. Maybe I need to give it more patience, but I wasn't enjoying it very much. But yeah, we're getting a lot of comments on that video I put out. Just got a new one. So, you have Child of, you do have Child of Light, Kunmon. So have you played it all the way through? Sorry, Barefoot. I got distracted. It is Doom music. All right. Now I understand. I got distracted. Somebody made a comment on the video. I'm very distracted. I like to make sure I reply to comments. Dude, I'm telling you guys, there was one commenter today that is going nuts in the chat, in the comments. It's insane. I'm not saying they're insane, but they are definitely like upset. They are not happy with content creators in general. It's not just me. You know, they are not happy. I encourage you to go read the comments because I was not trying to be. I was actually trying to be very considerate and very polite to the person, and I will continue to be. But I think sometimes you can give people some facts that are real facts that are like it's okay to say, you know what, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that with me. That does change my view on it a little bit, but I still think this and that. That's okay. But this person's not doing that. They're just not They're just like every time I make a point in the comments, which I've been polite. This has not been a yelling at or calling each other names type of conversation at all. They're definitely more animated with their comments, but using a lot of not full caps, but capitalizing full different words in their replies. You know, whatever. You know, that's how they emphasize themselves. That's cool. I'm not hating on them, but I just think they're just too caught up in being angry to listen to real facts and stuff. I just encourage you to go to that comment section of that video and just read. I think you'll have a good time. And there's a lot of good takes there. And actually, don't disagree with everything the guy is saying or the girl. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Whatever the person is saying is not all bad. I mean, some of the things they say here and there make sense, but it's just some of the things they're saying is totally like, what? But you'll see if you go to the comments. Again, I'm not gonna call their name or anything on stream because I don't want to feel like I'm trying to call them out or anything. It's just been an interesting conversation is all I'll say. And I think you guys will enjoy reading through it at least. And I'm also not encouraging you to go attack the person. Not that I think you guys will do such a thing, but I'm not encouraging that either. I don't want that to happen. No attacks, just conversations is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have a conversation. And they're not attacking me either. They're not calling me names or anything weird like that. I wouldn't tolerate that. I'll just remove people if they're starting to be belligerent or something. I'm not going to allow that. But they're not calling me names or anything. They just happen to be very upset about the subject matter. Or they have very strong opinions about it, which is fine. I welcome that. I welcome all conversation. Anyway, Child of Light, if you've never played this game, just let me load it for you. This is the Ultimate Edition. It is on sale for $5 right now. Now, don't let this symbol scare you off right here. Don't let the Ubisoft symbol scare you off. This is from a time at Ubisoft where they actually still made some pretty good games. Now, Ubisoft still makes some pretty cool games here and there. The art style of this game is what I like the most. It's just gorgeous, and it does have amazing soundtrack. The characters, the way they write the communications. Ubisoft, good old Ubisoft. But look at this. Look at this. I'm going to take my camera off. Well, I made a button for that on my Stream Deck, but it's not doing it. I'll have to fix that. But look at this, man. Who's disliked more, EA, Ubisoft, or Activision? I would say Ubisoft and EA are really, really close. I think Activision gets a lot of hate, though. I mean, they get a lot of hate, that's for sure. I've got to say it's Ubisoft because recent events have pushed him to the top. They blocked people from playing the crew, an online game that still had an offline, I believe, an offline way to play, but they just deleted the whole game. Like you can't play it at all on the server. Like you have to have a server to play. They turned off all the servers and they don't allow access via a single player only experience, which they do have a single player experience. So people are pretty upset about that, and I agree with them. Ubisoft has basically took their $60 and then said, "Ah, thanks, we're just going to get rid of the game. Sorry, you can't play it anymore." And no refunds, anything. If they offered refunds, fine. But they did not. They did not offer refunds. So I think Ubisoft is at the top at the moment because they have definitely. That's where like the movement called "Stop Killing Games." Some of you have probably heard of that. It is a very good cause. I highly support that cause. It's a European. There you go, Kunmong. You know about it. It's a European thing. I wish I could sign the petition as well, but they did end up getting enough signatures, which is great. This, of course, the pirate software controversy was also born of this whole debacle too. He has deservedly took a beating on the internet about his actions, and now a lot of stuff's coming out about him that a lot of people are starting to they're not really watching him anymore. Like a lot of people are unsubscribing to him and things of that nature. It's pretty rough business. It's all from Ubisoft closing down the Crew video game. So I think Ubisoft is definitely number one at the moment. But this is a good game from Ubisoft. This one's good. This one is good. Look how beautiful it is. I just need somebody in the chat to say, "Oh my God, that's pretty." Just say it. Go, "Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty." Then I'll turn it off, take it off the screen. But somebody's got to say it. "Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that big giant back there. That is so gorgeous, man. Look at that." Thank you, Barefoot. Thank you for that. Now I'm gonna keep playing. I'm sorry, I lied. I am a liar. Just like beat 'em ups. I'm telling lies. No, I'm kidding. I was just kidding. I'm not going to do that to y'all. I would never lie to you. I would never lie to you guys. Never. So, yeah, that's a pretty game. I love it. It was on sale for $4.99. It's the Ultimate Edition. If you're like, I wanted it on the Switch too where I could play it in bed. Like, I'm going to play it before I sleep tonight. That's the kind I'm not going to stream it or anything like that. I'm just going to play it on my own because I actually did a Let's Play series of it. Oh, that's petty. Misspelled due to tonic lying, even if not for long. Yeah, I lied for just a minute there. Oh yeah, baby. So yeah, I'm excited for Indie World. Kun Mong, thank you for commenting on the community post today. I appreciate you saying, "Hey, look, I don't know what I'm gonna." It is a beautiful game, Kun Mong, no doubt. Oh, and people complain about Switch 2, like Switch 1 games not looking good on the handheld. Now, I have ran across a couple of games that weren't the best looking games, but that I don't think they're going to look that great on the Switch 1 either. Having said that, I'm not that picky about the screen or the way games look on the screen, but that Child of Light game looks freaking gorgeous on the handheld. I'm sitting there like, did this get an upgrade? I don't think it's got an upgrade, but did this get an upgrade? That's what I kept saying to myself. This game is gorgeous on the handheld version. Like looking at it on the Switch 2 screen, it's freaking nice. I think that just is a test. That attests to the quality of that graphic style of the game. Anyway, it's just a beautiful game. Period. So I thought that was pretty cool. This game right here, Planet Alpha. Man, this game is beautiful, by the way. I'll say that first. It's beautiful. It's got these huge creatures. It's a side scrolling platformer type of game. It's got puzzles, a few puzzles, but you're mostly just exploring this planet, Planet Alpha, and it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful game. Now, past it being gorgeous, I didn't really enjoy this one as much as I've enjoyed like Planet. Was it the Planet of Lana, which is over here? I think still. No, it's not on here no more. Where is it? Yeah, Planet of Lana. I really liked this one. Yeah, fire it up on PC, Kumong. See what it looks like in comparison to what you just saw. I think it'll be pretty high quality for a PC. So this Planet of Lana game is really, 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 really good. It's a side scroller puzzle game that just has a beautiful story. It's well done. Because the beautiful thing about these kind of games is that they tell the story without any text. You don't need any text on the screen. There's nothing telling you what's going on. The events of the game are so well placed and so well displayed and experienced that you really gather the story without needing any of that. You figure it out. The Planet Alpha game is not like that. You don't really figure anything out. You know what I mean? It's just like you're going through an adventure on this beautiful planet. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. And it's a side scroller, and you have a few puzzles here and there. And you got these abilities where you can speed up time or slow down time or reverse time. I think fast forward and reverse is how I should put this. On Planet Alpha, you can fast forward the time. So basically, if you need the sun to come out, you fast forward it to make the sun come out. If you want to be dark, you can fast forward until it turns dark. Oh, Kumar, you're going to love that one. And part 2 is coming out next year. Planet of Lana part 2 coming out next year. Really loved that game. I really loved this demo. I liked the Shinobi demo too. That Shinobi game is freaking awesome. I can't wait to play that all the way. I want to get the new Ninja Gaiden Ragebound game. It looks really nice. But yeah, Planet Alpha just they gave you these abilities, but it never really like in Planet of Lana, it gives you abilities and different things to do, and you learn them, and you feel like, okay, I'm getting better at this. Now I have a skill, right? I've learned something. Planet Alpha, they give you these skills, but they never really give you a chance to learn exactly how they work. So I'm over there just going, maybe I should do R here. Maybe I should do L here. Well, I'll try it. And I'll just hold the buttons down. Then it's like, okay, Y. Maybe Y will do something. It finally will do something like a mushroom will spring up or something will happen. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I was supposed to do. But I don't feel accomplished because all I'm trying to do is just push the buttons until something happens. It doesn't give you any path to figuring it all out, putting it all together, all the skills you have. That's the biggest problem I have with Planet Alpha because it's fun. It's a nice game. I'm not mad that I played through it. I did beat it. It's just not as satisfying as a game like Planet of Lana because once I figured things out and then I would get to puzzles and then I was like, oh, I can do this. Oh, wait, I can do that. And boom. And then I feel like, oh, I'm learning. I'm getting better. My skills are developing here. Planet Alpha, I was just hoping something would happen. I'm like, let me hold L. Oh, that's not anything. Let me hold R. That's not doing anything. Well, let me just go jump in this hole, see what happens. That kind of stuff. So Planet Alpha, I don't recommend it myself. I'm glad I bought it. It was only $1.99. So it's worth $1.99. I'll say that much. But it's not the best one. The best kind of side scrollers like that. The problem is I've played some really excellent games like Limbo, Inside. Those are two of the top ones. I'm not sure if you've ever experienced these kinds of games, but they are just fantastic. By the way, I went to Walmart the other day at my local Walmart, and they had some Switch games marked down. So $5. They're getting rid of some stuff because they're about to remodel the store. So I got two things, and first game I picked up. Let me get the camera back on. I thought the camera was back on. All right. Let me switch over to the other one. All right, first game I picked up was this one. Oh, yes, downloading Lana now. Come on, you're going to love that, dude. I'm telling you. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Got this for $5. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to throw this on, mess around with it in handheld mode and just chill out and play some Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. That's pretty cool. $5. Can't beat that. Both games on the cartridge. Ubisoft. Surely Ubisoft didn't mess up Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, right? Ethan, surely they didn't screw that up. All right, but hopefully not. For $5, I guess it probably can't go wrong. Now, this other game I bought is actually a giveaway. I will be giving this away during the St. Jude charity streams because I don't really. Well, you'll understand why when I show it to you. Not the game itself. I've looked into this game and I thought it looked all right. But it's also not a game that I'm going to play. I probably wouldn't play this game. But the reason I'm going to give it away is for one of my pet peeves, as you could guess. I do not like code in a box games. I hate them. It makes me mad when I see a code in the box. People complain about game key cards, and again, we've talked about this, but man, code in a box is much more of a crime. It is terrible. That is a terrible crime. What did I say about Planet Alpha? I said it's worth $1.99. I paid $1.99. It's just the game mechanics aren't well thought out. It doesn't really help you. Like Planet of Lana doesn't have any text, right? It doesn't have any text telling you what to do. It doesn't have any text telling you the story. But by the end of it, I understood the story and I figured out the game mechanics. And I felt satisfied. I felt like I did something. I accomplished something beating the Planet of Lana. When I beat Planet Alpha, I was sitting there playing it in bed with my wife, and I'm like, she was like, "What are you still playing that game?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm really just trying to grind through this and get it over with." It's a cool game. It's pretty. It's pretty. If you want pretty, Planet Alpha is good. It's good for the visual. It's a beautiful game. It's got cool big creatures and different things. It's got some pretty neat little moments in it, but it's not. The game mechanics really slow it down. And that's a shame. But anyway, I hate code in a box, but for $5, I thought, well, I could just give this away as part of our giveaways. And since it's a code, I can just give the code to somebody. And it's a Switch game, so it's even better. I don't get many Switch games I can give away. So that might be what code in the box is good for, to be honest. It's from giveaways. That'd be the only way I'll buy them. I'm altering my point of view on buying games that are code in a box. The only way I will buy them is if I'm giving it away for St. Jude. That's it. But anyway, Wreckfest. It's this game. It's called Wreckfest. It is, I guess, you're wrecking cars. I don't know. And you can play it online and such. It's THQ Nordic. It is a code in a box. But yes, this is a great haul for St. Jude. This is good for a St. Jude giveaway, so I'm happy about that part. But I will not play it. And then code in a box. It's a code in a box. I don't like code in a box. I hate that. But it is what it is. For St. Jude, I will do it. Whew. Anyway, that's about all I got for you guys tonight. Did y'all have anything you'd like to talk about real quick before I head out? Reminder, we will be playing Mario Kart World Knockout Tours tomorrow night. I hope you guys can join me. Jump in the game chat with me. We'll just have good times. Thursday, we're going to go back to the tier list. We're going to be doing a tier list on games. We're going to be ranking games that we think should have another. We're going to be ranking games, Nintendo games that we feel will deserve another game. Like they need to continue the series. They need to make new games in the series. And we're going through some interesting ones. Oh, man, no, your second eye surgery, great, man. That's awesome, Kunmong. So you're recovering from that. Congratulations. No more glasses, bro. Wow, glasses since 7. Wow, that's crazy. Well, congratulations. I know that's a big change for you. I'm proud for you, man. That's awesome. But don't forget, guys, you can vote on that tier list. There's a link in my Discord. There's a link on the community post. Go to the tiermaker.com link that is provided and rate the games before the stream. I'd love to know what you guys think before we get started on it. And during the stream, I'm going to give my thoughts and my rankings. It'll be fun. We're going to be watching trailers for all the games, and we're going to be ranking each one as we go. So it should be a good time. So I hope y'all can join me. I've already got the trailers downloaded and everything, and now I just got to. What I did this time, I downloaded all the trailers off of YouTube, and then I've got them all set up in my recording software here that I use, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to watch trailers. We're going to have fun. And that's all I got for y'all tonight. I appreciate y'all being here, and thanks for hanging out till the end. I really do. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tale. Should be a great game coming out next year. Get the demo if you'd like to play it for yourself. Get a good feel for it. The demo is currently on Switch too, if you have a Switch too. Good night, Kunmon. Good night, everybody. Appreciate y'all so much. Hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. See you tomorrow night, Mario Kart.